Boy, hopefully everybody had a great Thanksgiving weekend, and it was cold. We had that snowstorm come in and it brought the snow, and these inversions have been pretty tough over the last few days. The Ochre Mountain camera shows that it is very inverted in the valleys, but notice you get just above that and you get up into the mountains and things are looking very nice, and that is the pattern that we are stuck in. Kind of a cloudy, sunny mix around Sundance, but notice a lot of snow. So this has been good for the ski resorts, these storms that have come in. And this inversion, though, in the valleys is not really what we like to see. Basically, what it means is when high pressure sits over us, it brings sinking air. High pressure is equal to sinking air. So when we have the snow on the ground, of course, there is some evaporation that happens through the daytime hours, but the pollutants stick on that, and the air just can't rise enough because the days are shorter. So the moisture gets trapped, and then it is just warmer above the valleys, but it acts like a cap. So that's why we get the colder valleys, we get warmer aloft, and over the next few days that's going to be the case, and that's why the air quality forecast will stay in the yellow category for the northern valleys, because we have that high pressure sitting over us. Temperatures compared to 24 hours ago are pretty much cooler across most of the state than it was this time yesterday, and it actually feels chilly around Evanston. It feels only like 12 degrees right now, but there's not a lot of wind. If there was wind, it would be enough to mix things in, but it could be worse. Look at these wind chills over the upper Midwest. Temperatures are below zero with those wind chills. Not really cold across the entire United States, but the West is definitely chilly. Had to head to Phoenix yesterday to get some warm air. So we do have mostly clear skies. Again, that's an indication of the high pressure, and that's an indication that our pattern is stuck. So the weather players this week, the forecast is going to be a little bit up in the air. Now this low, this is a Wednesday, Thursday low that's going to dig across northern parts of Arizona. Will it be enough to mix the northern valleys? Possibly a little bit. But I think the Friday storm that's going to come down, and it's going to combine once that low digs through and knocks the high out, that I think Friday to Saturday we will see some mixing and we'll see a snowstorm coming in as well. So we need to knock this high down. That low will do it, and then I think it opens the door. So we could be stuck with inversions until potentially Thursday before things start to clear out. So there's that digging Thursday storm that comes in. Here's that colder Friday storm. So even though it's colder, it will add mixing, so temperatures will actually warm because we mix the inversion out. And then as we hit into next week, it looks like we want to build another high pressure in, which builds the inversion. So it's kind of this pattern that we deal with throughout the winter. So once we head into the weekend, we get the precipitation in here, then we will start to see the mixing of the air, if that makes sense. So today, because we have the high pressure, 36 degrees with the hazy sunshine, because we do have the clouds, the cold air trapped, and it's colder in the north, obviously a little bit warmer in the higher elevations. 56 today in St. George. Big bright moon. If you didn't get a chance to see it last night, this morning it's really pretty. It'll be pretty again tonight. St. George, scattered showers will come in possibly later on Tuesday, and then Wednesday afternoon showers. Again, notice that it's not, this is a tricky forecast with timing. Anytime you knock down high pressure, things just get a little murky. So I would take this, just kind of put notes in it. I wouldn't staple it in and say this is what's going to happen. But as it looks right now, in northern Utah, Saturday will be the snowiest day that we will have this week. But that's good news because the inversions then will start to mix in a bit.